those who are in search of truth and knowledge. This is Timon with Truth Talk with Timon. In today's video is the history of Judaism and stop the hate. This is a report I did. Was finishing up last night. I was making like 20 pages into 2 pages. Really did a lot of cutting down, and then I was having some trouble this morning on my computer. The whole thing just became a hassle. I was trying to have this filmed at a certain time. But anyway, such as like now this is most of the history of Judaism, but I also have some brief history of Christianity, Catholicism, and the 3 oldest religions in the world. Here we go. The History of Judaism by myself, T.L. Krofsky, M.A. I started this report on the 2nd of June, but I did finish it last night. Judaism is the oldest, world's monolithic religion. Monolithic meaning one God. Okay? It dates back over 4,000 years, all the way back to the Bronze Age. The Jews believe that Yahweh is God. That's the real translation of God. Appointed them to be his chosen people in order to set an example of holiness and ethical behavior in the world. They also believe Jehovah, which is the translation of Yahweh in the King's English. So I'm using both translations of original translations of God in my report, Yahweh and Jehovah. Okay, anyway, they believe that God revealed himself to Abraham, Moses, and other biblical prophets, and gave them the Torah, which is the first 5 books of the Bible. The first 5 books of the Hebrew Bible is the Torah. And the 10 Commandments, of course, when Moses was on the mount and he had the stone tablets with the 10 Commandments written on it. Judaism has a rich heritage of law, culture, and tradition, and it's practiced in various ways by different branches and groups of believers. The Jews overcame much adversity from the persecution in biblical times to the Holocaust, in which Hitler put them in concentration camps and tried to wipe them off the face of the earth. And then the sad birth of anti-Semitism, and today with the widespread of hatred by the rise of white supremacy, MAGA and Trumpism. Jesus, in which his Hebrew name is Yeshua. Yeshua is actually really translated as Joseph. Now, how they got the name Jesus from Joseph, I don't understand that. In the King James Bible 1611, his name is Jesus. And then the older Bible, his name is Yeshua. But of course, it's one and the same, just a different language, translation. Most people believe Jesus was a Christian, but he was not. Jesus was a Jew. He practiced the Torah. He practiced the laws passed down from his Father in heaven, and those teachings. He practiced the Jewish teachings. Now, here's a little bit about Christianity. Christianity means to be Christ-like. And the first Christians were the followers of Jesus. His 12 disciples were considered the first Christians because they were trying to be like Jesus. You know, they followed his example. So here we go. So to persecute Jews as a Christian is to say to others that you're not a true Christian and follower of Jesus. It's the same for those who call themselves Christian and to say that Allah is not a monolithic God. He is the same God as what Christians believe in. We call him, as written in the Tetragrammaton, Yahweh. The word Yahweh. YHWH is the Tetragrammaton, is the original writing for the name of God. Okay? Which, of course, is translated as Yahweh in Hebrew, or Jehovah in the King's writings. And it is the only monolithic God known, and that's known as Allah in Islam. All right, these three religions tied together. Okay, I'm going to talk a little bit about the history of how they tied together. Islam was formed around the same time as Catholicism and Christianity. When Abram's sons Isaac and Ishmael were to inherit two different lands, one west of the Jordan, known as Israel today, and those were the lands of Judea and Samaria, and the other east of Jordan, known as Arabia. Christianity and the teachings of Jesus were formed by Isaac in the land of Israel, while Islam, which we call Muslim, was formed by Ishmael in the lands of Arabia. And they both follow the same monolithic God. It's just two different values and beliefs. and how we get to heaven. Now, Catholicism, Catholic Church. The Catholic Church was formed by Emperor Constantine as he had to unify Rome. The first pope, he dated back to the Catholic Church, was Peter, whom is the rock the church was founded. And Peter was the rock. So, in the Catholicism, in the beliefs of Catholicism, they believe Jesus is the Son of God, the Son of Jehovah. They believe to confess sins to a priest, to pray the rosary to become more divine in Christ, and to pray to Mary Magdalene as a bridge to get to heaven. All right? And there's some of those things I don't absolutely believe in, which is why one of the reasons why I am no longer a Catholic. I am a Methodist. And Methodist is Christianity, and we do have some of that same values and beliefs, you know. But no matter what we believe in, no matter what we believe in, no matter what you believe in, hatred is always wrong. Hatred is always wrong. But to persecute Jews or Muslims because they might believe differently than you, or to blame a Jew like Hitler did, is idiotic. It is also idiotic to blame all Muslims for the Twin Towers attack. Educate yourself. Be kind and stop the hate. Now, the Jews are the smallest population in the world. They make up 2.4% of the population. 2.4%. Yet they're the most hated and persecuted religious race. And that is wrong. And I know what bullying is like, my friends. I've been bullied my whole life. My whole life. And I was raised as a Catholic and later became a Methodist, but bullying, hatred, cyberbullying, the rise of MAGA, the lies on Truth Social, it is getting worse and worse and worse today. And it really saddens me because the way I was bullied, picked on my whole life. I was called names because I talked funny in school. And kids can be really mean. And as I was growing up, and I got into the martial arts, so I learned how to fight and defend myself. And then I learned that fighting is wrong, even though I'm a combat veteran. And some of the stuff I've seen in combat, the horrors of war. I mean, not to get back into guns, but as I was talking about on, I think, my last video, or a couple of videos ago. But I know what those automatic assault-style weapons do. I mean, they can literally cut a man in half. And especially what they would do to a small child. Yes, I do believe that not everybody should own a firearm. Because you have a higher responsibility when you own a firearm. And everybody should be regulated when they own one. just had to throw that in there. When overcoming hatred and bullying with kindness, which I believe, we all should try to be kind. We all should try to get along. But it doesn't always work. You can't be kind to a MAGA or a Trumpster to put it back in your face. They'll just put more hatred back in your face. You can't tell the truth to people like that. That belief that's so deep-rooted in the lies that a former president, the president told, you want to know why hate is so rampant today? Just look at the world. Just look at all the lies and stuff. Social media is actually, in a way, destroying this world. Because you can put one lie out there, and within minutes, that lie is spreading like wildfire. Let's just stop it, my friends. Stop this nonsense and be kind. We respect all religions. I don't care if you're a Catholic, if you're a Jew, if you're Islamic, if you're a Sheik, if you're study Wiccan, or whatnot. We all have a place in this world. And this if you believe differently, especially the Jews. They should not be persecuted and put down. Because when you put them down, you put down Jesus. Because Jesus was a Jew. So when you put down a Jew, you put down Jesus. So stop it. Stop the hate. Be kind. Learn how to get along with one another. Thank you. Alright, my friends, the upcoming videos on my main channel, Kicking It with the Kowskis, will be the summer video, the trip home. We're going to go up to the Santa Fe and see the chapel with the famous staircase. And we're going to go see to the Dinosaur Museum. And who knows what else along the way home. That will be the summer video. And then on this channel, on this Truth Talk with Timon, the next video will be how I was bullied, my life. It's going to be kind of like a tie-in with this one. Because, I have some thoughts in this video. Last night I actually watched the movie Carrie, the one with Chloe Grace Moretz for the first time, and that movie actually would have got me thinking the way I was really bullied, including by some people in my own family. But I'll get to that in the video. That will be my next one on this channel. Probably sometime next month. And then the next Read in the Children's Time one, of course, will be Ray and the Last Dragon. I know that it's been long participated for that channel. And that's it. I just wanted to put in this part right here, the upcoming videos. Thank you. Have a fun summer.